Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So last week when the video of Eha Amufu women that protested were all over so many places, so many people saw that video, but they do not know why those women were protesting. Just few know. Anything that has to concern with the Igbos, you hardly see it in the media. Nobody, the news don't carry it, they don't talk about it. But if it has to do with other states, northern, western, you will see it everywhere. Every blogger will carry it, and what you'll be wearing is pray for this state, pray for that state. But nobody, no news is carrying or talking about what happened in Eha Amufu, Enugu state. Nobody is talking about it. Now listen to this pastor has come out, he lives in Eha Amufu, so he has come out to give a detailed explanation of what really happened. Guys, if you watch this video, you will know that is Igbo people are going through a lot. Just watch.
The clergymen in the land were the one instigating the women. So they are now chatting solidarities for the government, no, or this. So we have no problem with the governor of Enugu State. Let me say it here. This live stream. There is no governor since 1999. In 1991, this state was created. No governor has done what this present governor has done for young people. Currently, he's building 21-kilometer roads from Eha Amufu town to Old York, very close to our boundary with Benue. No governor had done that for us for the first time. The smart school is building across Enugu State. We have ongoing 7 smart schools right now in Eha Amufu. So the governor is trying, but the local government chairman is just trying to misinform the governor that young people are for labor, that because of their son, Chiagozie Doga, contested with him. So, which is not true. Edoga has been urging us to support the government, that he tried, but luck wasn't on his side. And we should support the government so that we can benefit something from the government. So, presently, we have no problem with that. The solidarity, and this standing behind the rapists. 3 Fulani men gang raped a woman. The woman is still alive today.
Sorry, I want to ask a question, right? When did this happen?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
This was in February, yes.
Then, a week Wednesday, the only son of his parents, the father died long ago. The mother sold virtually everything she had to train that boy in a university. Upon graduation, the first time she will return after graduation, he accompanied the mother to harvest cassava, and there he was murdered by the herders. He was buried on Friday, this last Friday. He was buried, and that raping of the woman and inserting the stick was one of the things that prompted the protest. We had expected the wife of the local government chairman, as a woman, she should have been the first, even to connect the commissioner for women affairs. This is what is done to our own fellow woman. Because this is, I don't know, I've not had that since I was born.
Sorry.
After you raped a woman, you became tired, 3 of you became tired. After resting, you go again, and at the end of the day, you now caught a stick and they sat inside the woman. And somebody said that nothing happened.
Gory.
Let's look now straight to Dr. Simeon Ebachukwu. I meant to understand, Dr. Simeon, are you with us? Dr. Simeon, are you with us? Okay, Dr. Simeon, I think we can't. Fantastic, we can hear you now. So, what is your appreciation of matters as we've discussed right now in issues of local government area? What exactly is going on in Eha Amufu? Because all that we're hearing is the same story told by different people. You are joining now from Uganda. I understand that you're there on a program, and usually you are, of course, situated there. So from what you've heard, what is your understanding of matters, and what would be your reaction to the seeming silence from the government on this matter, particularly the LG chairman in this case?
Thank you very much for having me. My position aligns completely with that of the reverend gentleman with you people at the studio. It is not different from what the bishop said, which is on record, and some of our other people that have been working with us at the Eha Amufu Development Union level. The situation, as you have heard severally, is that our people have become endangered as a result of successive and incessant attack by herdsmen, Fulani herdsmen, trying to wipe away our people. Already, as you might have known, they have chased our people away from their farms and farm settlements, covering several kilometers. And people ran home to the homesteads since 2022. And now they have also come down to the homesteads. As you heard, the events that happened, the rape, the last killings, all happened close to our homesteads. Coming to the seeming, as you put it, a silence of the government, I want to agree with the canon there that the state government, the present state government, has actually risen up to the occasion of late. And that is why we actually believe that the challenge has been that of misinformation. But I can confirm that the Enugu state government has actually taken up the challenge. We are hoping that going forward, that the government will live up to the promises and the assurances that they have given our people. Talking about the visit on Saturday led by the deputy governor, I was actually briefed because I get briefing on daily basis. And as I follow events, I was briefed about that visit. They were sent by the governor, but it was a kind of fact-finding mission, especially going by the misinformation that have been going on from the local government, from the chairman of the local government and his cohorts. So the governor decided to send this high-powered team on a fact-finding mission. Probably the reason they didn't want to address anybody, they just wanted to go and see for themselves. Like I said, I was in the know because they pre-informed us and also asked us, the development union, to make available our neighborhood watch, our vigilante men, to lead them. And it was actually some of our vigilante people that led them to those places. They couldn't have gone there on their own because they wouldn't know the routes. So I believe that within this week, government will make a statement and then come up with strategies, maybe adopt suggestions that we have made or come up with new ones that will holistically address the problem.
All right. It's great that, you've clarified that at least action is being taken. But now bringing it back to you, Father, you're dealing with a situation where people think that the entire Eha Amufu that is being attacked by these herdsmen. Could you please, suspected herdsmen, could you paint a picture of the exact areas in that community or in the communities that these people are actually laying siege, so that we don't assume it's the entire 99 miles?
Thank you so much for this question. Look, the people have been, once you mention Eha Amufu, everybody would think that it is the whole entire Eha Amufu. Even in the Federal College of Education, where I'm the chaplain, the number of students who are seeking for admission into that school, in fact, has reduced drastically. Last admission, there are some departments that didn't get even one student. Because of this, they will tell that they're killing people. Actually, the Eha Amufu town, nothing is happening there. But 75% of our people live in the farm settlements. In fact, that was even where I was born. I schooled my primary school there, and did everything. I was baptized there. I started this my Christian journey there. So we were living away. Sometimes we come to the home state once in a year. So we have lived there for hundreds of years, doing everything, doing farming activities. You know, Eha is good basket of Enugu state. So, but today we are begging for food. So it is happening in the farm settlements. From between 2021, on March 11th, they killed the first person. May 24th, they killed another set of people, including the husband and wife. So since that time, our people deserted that side till today. They have not gone back. So it is not the entire Eha Amufu. Eha Amufu town is okay. Eha Amufu is made up of 7 autonomous communities. The autonomous communities that are most hit by these attacks are Nguji autonomous community. That is my own community. Then Boishala, that is my colleague's own autonomous community, Dr. Ebachuku. Then Ehegu autonomous community and Agamedi autonomous community. So these are the 4 autonomous communities. Iheni is free. Amedi is free. Umuhu partly is part of the attack, but majority they are free. So this is the truth of the whole matter.
Okay. My question should be right. You talked about even Dr. Simon talked about the local vigilantes accompanied the government representatives to go, investigate and ascertain what the areas and all that, right? So my question is, are they overwhelmed? Are they even tackling this issue head on? The local vigilantes in that area, what are they doing at this point in time? Are they overwhelmed that these things do happen and there's no counter or find a way to get people safe in those hinterland, right? Those farmlands. What is happening to those local vigilantes? Because I just heard you talk about it and Dr. Simon talk about the local vigilantes.
Okay. We have different local vigilantes. The one set up by the local government chairman. And since people have been pointing him as having finger in the recent happenings, I'm not sure, but
alleged, yes, it's an accusation.
Yeah, it's an allegation. So now people don't trust those security he set up.
Why? Because they think they are protecting only his interest.
Yes. They think that he who pays the piper takes the tune. Then we have another one that was just recently one of our brothers by name Simon Ogbonna registered the security outfit right there in Abuja, and he employed the 40 young men. But immediately they were inaugurated, the local government chairman termed them Eastern Security people.
Okay.
Then he arrested the executive, 5 of them. They stayed for over 2 weeks here in Enugu. It took the intervention of the governor, who mandated him to release those people.
While I appreciate that we're speaking about the chairman, because he's not here, I would like us to focus on the issue till he's able to actually join and speak for himself, right? Okay. So I'd like us to just stay on the issue right now. So what I'm still thinking of is how this happens, how the attacks actually happen.
Okay.
Because one would say, if these particular settlements are being hit by herdsmen or suspected herdsmen, how do people still go there? Do they still go there to farm regardless? Or do these people encroach and then they attack and then the people go for good? So what I'm essentially asking is, if one of you can perhaps paint a picture, that maybe you, Father, can paint a picture of how these attacks actually happen. Could you do that?
Yes.
Please go ahead.
The thing that made these attacks complex is that Eha Amufu has boundary with 3 local government areas in Benue State. Ado local government, Opoku local government, and Obadibo local government. And there is empty land more than 30 kilometers from where our people live. And you know what they have been doing in Benue? So if they come from Benue, they attack and go back to Benue. You understand? That was how they do the thing. So the ones from Benue, this early morning, they're just coming. They're just coming. If you go to farm, you must leave before 10 o'clock. You must return before 10 o'clock. Because anytime from 11, they will come. And if they meet you in your farm, of course, you are gone. So that is what they do.
All right.
Until they, after chasing our people completely, they started settling. For instance, St. Paul's Church of Bait, where I was once a parish priest, they lived there. They lived there. So, in fact, when I was parish priest, we have 9 churches within that parish, 9 stations. But since 2021 till date, nobody has worshipped in any of those churches. Because nobody was.
Okay, Dr.